I'm Ava Fabrizio. Today on Lincoln Now, music and shoe releases, good and bad weather, and a teacher who is friends with one of the greatest athletes ever.
Live from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Landon Shearer and Sage Fogel.
Today, Election Day is 41 days away. If you're 18 and want to vote, you better listen.
There's a big change this year in our volleyball program. I have the story.
And 3 of our own travel to the White House.
Lincoln Live starts now.
Good morning, Lincoln. I'm Landon Shear.
And I'm Sage Fogel. Hey, Landon, how's your school year been going?
It's been going pretty good. Content started to finally get going, and I think the class is really starting to get interesting. What about you?
It's been pretty good. Let's get straight into today's news.
Well, the election day is coming up.
Many students here at Lincoln are 18 and eligible to vote.
If you would like to take part in our democracy, it is not too late to sign up.
Here's government teacher Mr. Smith to tell us more.
Coming up in a couple months, we have a very important day, all right, where you as seniors have a chance to vote and use your voice to choose who's going to be in charge of this country for the next 4 years. So it's very important that you do that. The deadline to be able to vote is October 5th. You can go online and put in information that way, or you can come to one of the government teachers. We have paper copies, and you can fill out a paper form, put it in the mail, and then you send that in, and you'll be able to vote. The deadline is October 5th, and it's very important that you do vote because it is your best chance to use your power and your privilege to pick and choose who you want to run this country for the next 4 years.
Thanks, Mr. Smith. Obviously, the presidential race is the main attraction of this year's election day, and 3 of our own spent Saturday at the president's home, the White House. As the 2024 Ohio Teacher of the Year, Mr. Lowry was invited along with Principal Williams and Director of Curriculum Holloman to attend the White House's back-to-school celebration hosted by First Lady Dr. Jill Biden. The event was held on the South Lawn, and Mr. Lowry had the opportunity to join other Teachers of the Year from across the country for a conversation and a group photo with Dr. Biden. The following day, Mr. Lowry served as coin toss captain for the Cleveland Browns. He was presented with the jersey with the year 24 on the back, along with 2025 Ohio Teacher of the Year, Danae Pickney from Twinsburg High School out of Cleveland. Mr. Lowry walked to midfield next to Browns Pro Bowler Joel Bettino and even fist bumped Myles Garrett as the captains left the field, and in case you're wondering, the Browns won the coin toss, but not the game. Definitely a memorable weekend.
Our girls soccer team is still undefeated in the OCC. Last night, the team hosted Westville Central as they won 4-2. The team had great contributions from Olivia T. and Claire Highland, who scored 2 goals apiece. The team is tied for first with a 3-0 record. We caught up with Olivia and Claire after the game to get their thoughts on the win.
I think we did really well coming out strong and working as a team to put a win together.
It was a really big win tonight for us. We defeated everybody else in the OCC. It's just us and Pick North. We have a really good game Thursday against UA, and we just hope to keep winning all of our games and just finish the season out strong.
The girls volleyball team took on conference rival Pickerington North last night. The girls fought hard, losing the first 2 sets, coming back strong to win the third and falling short in the 4th set. Key players throughout the match were Gabby Dials, Siobhan Weaver, and Kyla McNeil with over 8 kills each. The girls will look to get back in the win column Thursday as they play Central Crossing at home. The volleyball team is having a great season so far, as they're 10-5 on the overall record and 4-1 in conference play.
The team has been playing great. However, this year there's been a big change in the program, a new coach.
Playing at a high level takes a lot of work from players and coaches every year, and it can be difficult at times.
The guy next to me went out and got the story. Here it is.
Volleyball is a big sport here at Gahanna Lincoln. The team competes at a very high level, and it takes a lot of different things. However, coaching is a huge piece to that. And this year, the team has a new coach who is looking to take the program to new heights of success.
Started coaching in 2013. I first started coaching club at Metro Volleyball Club in Washington, D.C. in 2013. Then I came and started coaching at New Albany Middle School. From there, went right into high school.
Having a new coach come into a program isn't easy. It can be hard for the players, but also it can be difficult for coaches as well.
I think the biggest challenge is understanding not only each player, but understanding the system that we're looking at running and who implements where and the best way to implement them. From doing it and just kind of all the coaching experience of figuring out who is already, it's already a brand new team in terms of new players coming in, finding the key pieces of how it's going to work and how to kind of resolve around them.
When she came in here, I feel like everybody was just ready to get to work. And, you know, she's very tough on us and we have very tough and hard practices, but I think we've been handling it really well.
Being able to learn from an old coach to now a new coach takes hard work from the players and coaches. Figuring out how everyone works together can be why practice is such a big piece in team success during games.
She has a very good understanding of like how to work with players and what's up to date and what's going to work and what's not going to work. She also comes to practice with the plan. She definitely looks at film and makes sure that we're up to date on what we need to be working on. And the practice plans aren't ever just like pointless drills. She has a purpose for everything.
Lots of intensity and attention to detail. They really want us to be intense in our practices and focus on paying attention to the details and just getting everything done.
The energy that a coach brings to a program can be a huge difference, not only for the team themselves, but in close games as well.
I think that her energy and intensity is really great. We're kind of a team who likes to talk a lot and not really live up to our actions, and that's been a constant thing on varsity from the past couple years.
They get really excited for us when we score a big point, and I just feel like that boosts our confidence and makes us want to be on the court even more.
Being able to have such high intensity levels day in and day out can help a team achieve the goals that they look to conquer during a season.
My biggest goal for them is to kind of acquire where our weaknesses are and really kind of hone in on those so that way we no longer are dropping sets throughout the season.
We really just want to make it to districts. We came close every time, or we've been able to, like, we've had the potential to come close, but we've kind of just slacked off. So I think everyone working together and having the same goal in mind will really help.
As the team continues to work towards their goals, they will look to rely on each other and build new levels of success to Gahanna volleyball. This is Landon Shear for Lincoln Live.
Sage, it looks like a familiar face is joining us in the studio today.
I think you're right. It's our very own Parker Richard.
What's up, guys? What do you have for us today?
Well, first, Friday night football games are a highlight of many students' weeks, but they wouldn't be the same without the lively atmosphere created by the cheerleaders. This year's cheer team is led by 3 enthusiastic, passionate captains who bring the spirit and fun to Friday nights. Our Ellie Manning has the story.
The definition of a leader is someone who leads or commands a group or organization. But there is so much more to being a captain than just being in charge. The Gahanna cheer captains Jordy Bryant, Addie Soriano, and Olivia Bills are the perfect embodiment of what it means to be a good leader.
To me, being a role model is making sure that I can use my experience to be the best role model that I can be to the girls, setting a good example, holding myself accountable, and making sure that they're always feeling confident.
They work very hard to not only keep their program organized, but also create a positive atmosphere. This requires many actions they have to take to keep things running smoothly.
Things like stretches, cheers, just kind of filling in anywhere that we can.
Being a leader not only means taking responsibility for others, but also setting higher standards for yourself.
Holding ourselves accountable, because if we're going to be trying to hold other people and our team accountable, we have to do it for ourselves as well.
It's very important for the captains to create an inclusive and safe environment, and they do just that. Making their teammates, especially freshmen, feel supported, welcomed, and assured is a major goal of theirs.
I feel like a lot of them struggle sometimes with feeling like they know what they're doing all the time, and I really just want them to feel like they can shine and show out even if they might not feel like they know what they're doing all the time.
They've kind of been like big sisters to me. They showed me a lot of support, and they showed me like what I'm going to be and what I want to be when I'm older.
The Gahanna cheer captains don't just guide a team. They provide underclassmen someone to look up to, keep things orderly, and bring positivity to everyone. This is Ellie Monick for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Ellie. Today for Hope Week, the theme is wearing yellow because of the ducks being hidden around main campus. If you find a duck, turn it into the counselor's office at the end of the day for a chance to win a free meal from Hot Chicken Takeover. Make sure to take a picture of you and your duck showing with a number showing if you want to win. Winners will be announced live tomorrow's show. Dang. Well, that's all the news I have for you today. Sending it back to Landon and Sage at the news desk.
Thanks, Parker. Well, it looks like we've come to the end of our show today.
We'll be back tomorrow with Kendall and Maddie. But before we go, we went into the halls to get your answers to one question and one question only.
Bye.
Students of Gahanna Lincoln walk through these halls, searching for, yearning for, craving for something. So, we took the liberty upon ourselves to ask all of you just this one question.
If you could eat anything right now, what would it be?
Tacos.
Chili. I want creme brulee.
I want creme brulee.
A seafood boil.
Shrimp Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo.
Olive Garden breadsticks. That's Olive Garden breadsticks.
Waffles.
What I'm craving right now is a crisp, cold Dr. Pepper.
Cheeseburger.
Starbucks crispy grilled cheese.